Okay, so this is the recording for the project for quarter two. I'm working with the Medium RSVP analysis topic. Uh, as everyone knows here, that Meetup.com provides publicly free streaming service. I'm using that to read data and then post it to a Kafka topic, and then use Spark. Let me just bring this up. Okay. So and this is the overall architecture where we use a Meetup stream, which is then posted to a Kafka topic. Spark reads the data of the Kafka topic, writes files in Parquet form to HDFS, and then Tableau reads data of HDFS, and then we can do some analysis on that. So this is the simple Kafka producer that I used. All it does is it does a GET request, and it goes to that particular streaming API and gets the data, and then we pass that data line to line and post it to the Meetup topic of Kafka. This is the boilerplate code of Spark, which is used to read the data from that Kafka topic. It took me a little bit of time to define the schema, but once the schema is defined and the data is loaded into a data frame, then we can flatten the schema, and the schema ultimately looks like this, where you have city, country, response, event name, event ID, and timestamp. Now, once the data is flattened, we can start writing that in Parquet form to the HDFS. Okay. So this is how, once the files start writing, that's how it looks. And as you see, there's a total number of 3,633 files in the screenshot, but this number has grown over time, and it continues to grow. So the first analysis that I did was a simple one, that is to find top 15 meetups in Seattle. Now, the criteria I'm taking is that if a person says yes to attending a meetup and the city is Seattle, then I'm just grouping by city and the event name and the response, and I'm filtering by the response as yes, and then I just take the first top, and I just sort it by the number of yes a particular meetup has received, and do a descending sort, and then just take the first 15. The second analysis that I did was to join streaming data to static data in Parquet files. So in the first step, we are already writing files to HDFS. So what I'm trying to do is to read the data that is coming on the stream, join on the event ID, and if any event that was answered as yes previously, and now we receive another update on that particular event ID as no, then I mark that, and that's what I display. So the first step is to get a static, create a static data frame, read the data of the files being written on HDFS. The rest is same as to get the streaming data flowing into a particular data frame. Then we join the streaming data frame to the static data frame in this step, and then we write it to console. And I just took two of the scenarios where the new response is no and the old responses was yes, as you can see. Okay. The third analysis that I did was to integrate Tableau with the streaming data. Now, the way I did it, is that I created a Hive table which reads data of these Parquet files as they're being written. So in effect, the contents of the Hive table continue to, or the number of rows, to be specific, continues to grow on and on and on. So once I create the Hive table and it's available, as you can see, I just use the Hive connector on Tableau to connect, and I just created a custom query on it saying that select star from default meetup, where country is US and response is yes. So I'm just considering the responses that were from United States, and the people responded in a yes. Once I did that, you can see that the table contents are visible as shown. Um, then I filtered it further to only get me the yes RSVPs that was sent for events in Seattle. Um, as you can see, this is how the graph looks like. But because this data is constantly changing, and Tableau actually has a feature where it automatically refreshes, you can see as the data changes, so does the graph. So that's what I've done, and this covers pretty much my presentation. All the files, all the code, everything is available on Canvas and can be referred if needed. Thanks for your time, guys. Thanks.